Hello, 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 and welcome to Rooted in Courage. I'm Erin, and I'm so glad that you're here. For our session today, we are going to be focusing on bliss and cultivating bliss in our lives, as well as anchoring into peace and serenity around us. As I'm filming this, it is Taurus season, and Taurus season is all about grounding the body. It's ruled by Venus, so things like pleasure and like the luxury and the abundance in your life. So yeah, it's an earth sign, very grounding. We just had a new moon in Taurus, and the sense of new beginnings and how you show up in your life and how you move through your life and feel really grounded and supported. So I thought this idea of bliss feels very luxurious as well, and that underneath all of it is this foundation of peace. And I got this new spray that also inspired it because it's a blissful blend. I got it from Full Moon Farms at a local crystal shop here, and it has bergamot, grapefruit, orange, and lemon, and purified water, and it has this beautiful butterfly on it, which felt very fitting for this time. And also, hello, I know it's been a while since I've posted over here. I've been super busy with so many things. I'm a nanny, so I nanny as well as doing poetry and Reiki, and just lots of things have been happening over here. So I'm glad to be connecting with you now. If you are looking for more content, I do post more consistently over on Patreon, where I have meditations, card reading videos, some ASMR trigger videos over there, as well as poetry drafts and things, and discounts for the live events that I hold weekly as well. So yeah, check that out if you're interested, and let's go ahead and get started. So taking these matches, I got these cute rainbow matches. And I'm going to use the grapefruit candle. I can't remember if I used it last time or not, but I thought grapefruit was very blissful and uplifting as well. Okay. So taking this grapefruit candle, and setting our intention. So on behalf of my and yours and everyone who will be watching this video's highest and greatest good, in perfect comfort, empowerment, and peace, I wish to conduct this by proxy distance Reiki healing session in order to help you feel more connected to your bliss and the channel of your bliss in the most empowering and fun way, tapping into any places that may be blocked from this ability to feel bliss and peace, as well as the foundation of this bliss. Also sending in a beautiful message and a connection with the earth and the bliss of the earth and the planet, and how all of those systems are intertwined and run harmoniously together. So just increasing this bliss, this peace in your life, as well as the lives of those around you and in your environment as well. So sending in this intention and setting our candle over to the side here. If you want to take some deep breaths here together, inhaling in through the nose and exhaling, releasing out through the mouth. Inhaling in through the nose and exhaling, letting something go here. One more time like that. Inhaling and exhaling. Settling into the peace all around you, making space for this bliss to arrive. So to begin here, I would love to show you the crystals that we'll be using for our session. So the first one is this peach moonstone. It's super heavy and beautiful and heart-shaped, and it helps with the processing of emotions. It also helps with patience, and just feels like such a grounding and stabilizing stone. So this is really going to help anchor in that peace, that bliss, and also help us to stop searching for more and more and more, but to really appreciate what's here in front of us, and be patient with the timing of things and the timing of our lives. So I'm going to place this, it up above on the top, just above your head here for the remainder of our time together. So placing that above your head, and then also going to take some smoky quartz. Sorry, I clipped all my nails, so now I have no tapping nails. Some smoky quartz. I'm going to place this at the throat chakra. And take this amethyst crystal for the heart center, helping to calm and soothe and just make space for this bliss and this peace, and also call back times where you felt blissful, perhaps just in the past or in childhood, or those times where you felt bliss and it's just felt very calming and grounding, and you felt like you could really sink into it. So placing this here at the heart center. And finally, I'm going to take this red jasper, this piece of red jasper, at the root chakra. So the space at the base of your spine. I'm going to place it to the left of your left hip. To the left of your left hip. On the side of your left hip. Placing this here to make you feel grounded and rooted and able to accept the bliss that is calling to you, that is asking for your hand to dance, kind of thing, inviting you to dance with it. So placing this red jasper on the side of your left hip. And next I'm going to take some rosemary, some dried rosemary, and just do a bit of clearing around your auric field, the space around you. starting at the top of the head. Letting the smoke carry with it anything from the day that you're ready to let go of, anything from the week. Letting it swirl around you. Shake off any of the excess here. Lighting a little bit more. And drawing the Reiki symbols, allowing them to float to you through time and space. Taking a deep, full inhale and a long, nourishing exhale. Cool. So now I'm going to take some of the Blissful blend, the spray, and just spray all around you, really calling in and inviting in this connection to your bliss, your passion, your creativity, your wisdom, your ability to be with what is and see like the light in it. Yeah. Feeling support of the earth, of your body. Letting this grapefruit and citrus swirl around you. Finding bliss in the here and now. Seeing like these different dots on like a timeline and kind of the ways that we can get so frustrated with the fact that we're not here yet, but not like skipping these dots, you know, not like wishing these moments away. And here just also sending in some just of the reminder that things are constantly changing, constantly moving. The waves are constantly coming and going. So reminding you that even if things feel very stuck right now, that this is just a page in the book. Not to discredit anything you might be going through, but instead holding this chapter or this page in the book of your life with just more open palms, knowing that no matter what is coming or going, that there's a solid part of you that's constantly like connected and grounded no matter what is happening on the surface. So I'm just going to send this into the heart and the root chakra. If you want to take a deep, full breath in, and a long breath out. Also seeing the animal guide of the anaconda specifically, so a snake, but an anaconda, and the way that they like take in so much, specifically in the jaw muscles as well. So see, I'm going to send some Reiki here to the muscles of the jaw. Expression, kind of watching this turn into like the tiger's like roar, expressing what brings you bliss, even if it doesn't look like what brings other people bliss or the people around you, and like feeling into that, trusting like your own unique gifts and your passions and your bliss and your happiness is part of the collective bliss and happiness, and that it's such a gift to others, like when you're able to be in that vibration of bliss and like connection, because it's love, right? Like bliss is also just love and wishing others well and feeling connected to something bigger, or however it is expressed through you. Combing through the throat chakra. I'm going to use some selenite. Do some clearing here in the throat, anywhere that feels like you are either over or under kind of expressing. If there's any imbalance here in your expression. And I'm also going to read one of my poems as well, as a way to layer in this energy further. So I'm not sure what poem, but I'm just going to pull from my book, Let the Water Run Clear, as a way to kind of integrate more of your self-expression as well. So just asking what message would best benefit those watching in order to help tap them into their own self-expression, balancing this, the heart, the root as well. Okay, so this is Pathways. When my mind narrows its pathways, when it spirals like a staircase in a haunted house, when all I smell is mold, when the plump walls threaten to release a river of grief, I trace the mantle with my fingers, check for dust above the fireplace. I am here so often, nothing has the chance to settle. I'm a child convinced they will always be the same age. I keep returning to this place too small for me to fit in what is mine and what isn't. I am convinced there is no way out, even though my fists remember breaking the glass, the moment each window becomes a time machine and I remember what I had forgotten. This is all temporary. The sun will always come back for me. So we're going to channel through some of that, reminding you of the temporal nature of life and each fleeting moment, and to be able to grab moments and enjoy them with bliss, and reminding you that if you're going through a hard time, that the sun will always come back. So I'm just going to send in here just to wherever it is needed most in order to make you feel grounded, rooted, safe, secure. Seeing a Christmas tree. And like a duck bill, like a duck as well. You can even see what the duck means here. I'm gonna wait a minute and continue sending Reiki to wherever it is needed most. Also channeling and harnessing the energy of peace, serenity, this foundation of peace. Awesome. So making this like seeing like a comfortable ride through your life, like as if you were in an airplane and the clouds passing, like with each cloud that passes, you're just so in awe and like enamored and fascinated, I think is also a really important word, like fascinated, that it doesn't always have to be rainbows and sunshine, because it won't be, because that's not this human experience. But this fascination and this curiosity can be such a beautiful antidote to a lot of the stuckness and feeling like you're back in the same placeness again. So kind of lifting you up here on those airwaves. I don't know what that's called. Airways. Making this just like a comfortable ride right now for you. Leaning your seat back, eating a snack that you enjoy, just like watching things unfold. Letting things bloom, the seeds that you've already planted, letting those seeds bloom, trusting that you've been planting them all along as well. I'm gonna look for, I actually don't know if I have a duck card. We're gonna see. This is the Animals of the Planet deck by Brenneman. I do have a duck. It's absolutely beautiful. I highly recommend it. This is the duck. It says action, change, and vulnerability. I love this duck's like slicked back hair. I think it's so cool. I'll read this description for this sweet duck, but off the bat, it feels like reminding you that you have everything you need, like on your back or in your feathers, like that you can travel lighter through this next season of your life. You've acquired so many tools that you don't even think that you have, but you do. And just trusting yourself in this next chapter of your life. Maybe it's a time of action for you. Maybe it's time to take that next big step into this bigger pond, and knowing again that this bliss, this peace is available to you and is rooting for you and cheering you on and has your back. You have your back as well. And it's okay to feel tender and vulnerable, because it can feel like that when you're finally expressing your authentic self. But again, knowing how imperative and important it is to you and the world and everyone to be your authentic self, to share authentically. This is the duck. I want to read the description. Again, this is Ellen Brenneman's Power Animals of the Planet deck. Ducks are clever, versatile birds who don't feel confined by their immediate surroundings. If they sense that a change of scenery is needed, they'll merely walk, swim, or fly off to someplace new. Ducks balance their need between slumber and safety by shutting down half of the brain while the other half remains watchful, a tool that allows for quick reactions when necessary. When you receive this card, be mindful to an opportunity that is currently or will soon present itself to you. Although you don't normally make hasty decisions, this situation will call for swift action because timing is everything here. Do not worry that you will come to the wrong conclusion. React with faith in knowing that whatever your decision, it will be the right choice. It also says, is your life feeling a bit repetitive? Perhaps you've settled into a routine that has left you with dulled senses. The spirit of duck wishes to remind you that you have the power to break away from the mundane. Opening yourself up to new experiences will leave you energized and willing to embrace further opportunities for growth. Unfold your wings and lift off to an exciting adventure. I trust my instincts and take action when opportunity knocks. I am open to change and welcome new opportunities into my life. Beautiful. I'm going to also spray this center of creativity. It's the sacral chakra, so your space of creativity, sexuality, passion. This is associated with the water element, and it has amorous, blood orange, and geranium. Just harness more of that creativity, that reminder of the sun, the water. Feeling the support of the surface that you're sitting or lying on. Feeling this beautiful beam of light coming in through the top of the head, clearing away anything you're ready to let go of, and filling you with bliss, peace, possibility, trust. The ability to communicate your needs, your desires, your truth. The ability to move from a space of connectedness, from oneness, from a just intention of sending love to the planet, to all we share it with, to moving from the space of already being enough, already having enough. Awesome. So finishing up here, I'm going to play the Koshi bells to wrap up, and I'm going to play the Earth and Fire Koshi bells. And beginning to come back into the room, wiggling your fingers and toes, and whenever you're ready, opening your eyes. Thank you for spending this time together. I hope this was lovely for you, and feel free to let me know how this resonated with you in the comments. Feel free to subscribe, share, like, comment. That helps me as a creator so much, to be able to continue doing these videos. Thank you again for being here, and I will see you soon. Take care.